And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Jets and the Chicago Bears. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. Luther Burden now on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. On play action, Williams. Big strike here to Moore. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And finds commit downfield. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. It's a 29-yard gain, and it'll be 1st down Bears.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st down, Williams. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetitions to make it look easy.
And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come. That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
3rd and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football. Fullback trying to power it across. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Run it tonight.
4th down, Williams. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears finish up an excellent opening series. TJ Moore, the touchdown. Once it became goal-to-goal, Brock, that field goal team just didn't feel like they were ever going to see the field. This team was committed to making a statement on the opening series, even if it meant leaving the offense out there on 4th and goal.
Yeah, I think that's really well said, Kate, for a couple reasons. Number one, you do get a chance to finish, right? So you do all this work to get there, you want to finish it. But you also know if you don't get it, you set your opponent up with some really bad field position. I love that decision.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Fields out of the gun. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
That's grabbed inside the 30. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Yeah, right there. That's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They send a man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
That's another Jets. First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Oh! Will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Play action now. It's Fields. Buying some time right. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish off their opening drive. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Lays off the upright and gets a friendly bounce in. And the Jets respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Burden now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed.
He will go! Touchdown, New York! The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Burden now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, He had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And the Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 30.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of one. The Jets with an early lead. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at first down here. Williams on the play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
At the 43-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. Here's a catch for Luther Burden. He's got it in the red zone. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up first and 10. The play fake, it's Fields. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
That was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, then completions follow.
Fields on third. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First down throw for Fields. Escapes the pocket. Inside, this is caught by Taylor. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but he'll get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Connects with his back, Hall. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield and just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, Break it off to an angle. Break it off. First down. It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Well, he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it first and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They go heavy on this first and goal. 3 tight ends in a formation. Design bootleg here. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it. And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets take a second quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Jets are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Play action, Fields. He rolls to his right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Third and long for him here. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's completed right side. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Throwing again, it's Fields. And he hauls it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now, to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets double their lead to 14. Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Return coming from the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. First down from the 42. Fields to throw it. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That one right down the middle. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21.
Bears 14.
Is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. 3rd and now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Toss play, Swift. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kate, you know exactly what term I think of in a spot like this. Sticking his face in the fan. Because there are a lot of bigger bodies for a corner to sort through right there in the middle of the field. But he still charged in, made that stop happen, and I promise you, his teammates noticed. Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's nabbed by Komet. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Big strike here to Moore. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Williams with a quick pass out wide. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
In the red zone now. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears chop some of the lead off before the half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They send Cooks left. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. Oh, he has somebody. It's caught. And he's in. Oh, the double pass stuns him. Ends with a touchdown. They'll set up here for the point after.
The kicker on for the point after.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21.
42. Bears 21.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Knocked away, and that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
What is the call? 32!
Line up the design keeper. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for 3rd down.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya.
Cairo Santos sticking on for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the half with a gift to Hall. He takes it down to the 33. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Headed out right. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's another Jets 1st down.
Hall running between the tackles. That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Fields out of the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets continue piling onto this lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Return starts at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. That's complete to Komet on the slant. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. Give him 37 on the play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He stopped a step short of that 1st down marker.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
On play action, here's Williams. Looking this fullback now. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears start the second half with some needed points. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive. Go and get your job done.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Fields. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields finds him over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Play action now. It's Fields. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears getting back on his 6th interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
What is up? Oh, yeah, you got it, you got it.
Williams set to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, or the other areas of the team,
He's got it inside the 25. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st down, Williams to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
This is Swift. Hop behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop them up.
They've been doing it.
Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Bears bring on Cairo Santos for the field goal. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Santos' kick is good. And it gets a fraction closer as the lead's down to 18.
You know, you look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. That's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Ooh, and quick there. They bring him to the turf. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Catch made underneath by the back. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
14 yards. Brings up third down.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. The Jets have multiple scores here and on their way to closing this one out. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Now it's Fields. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Jets.
Fields looking to throw. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
They set up the screen here for Hall. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
I think that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He's going for it himself. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that. As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Let's see what they went with. Third down. Third and long for him here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit.
For the Bears.
He has it at the 33. And the coverage team is there as he fields it. So almost nothing on that return before he stopped.
Their own 36-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Fields to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
That play good for 17 on a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Jets.
Fields on first down. And this one is launched downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Play action, Fields. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. And that's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Fields throwing once more. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away. What's next?
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Another throw for Fields. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Now the PAT try coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets grow their lead yet again.
56. Bears 31.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
At their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's a pickup of 4 yards. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Bears first down.
What is up?
1st and 10 at the 40.
And a shotgun to give to Swift. He dodged the tackle. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that'll be first down, Chicago.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard
Here's
line.
Williams. Odunze's got it, right side. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
38-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Bears.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Working from the gun, Williams. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception and just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
Second and 10 now, Williams. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have one, possibly two snaps remaining in this ball game.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. And there's our last stand image of this game. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover. Brock may take it back for a late touchdown.
Kid, I know you've listened to me over the years praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
So it's a rolling win for the Jets. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Chicago.
I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with it in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with it in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you're trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, my confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and tracking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, in dangerous waters. The demise of